Welcome back, everybody, to Phoenix Wright, the game I didn't know I was going to have so much fun playing. And again, with me today, I have my lovely fiance with me. I'll say it again. Say hi.
Hey.
All right, and today we're going to just jump right in here and get started again. If you like this video or any of these in these series, make sure you like it, subscribe to this channel, because we're going to keep uploading videos of this and other games in the near future. So without further ado...
And don't forget to ring the bell so you can be notified anytime we upload.
I mean, you can ring the bell, but if you don't want to, like, feel clingy, you don't have to ring the bell.
No, I think you should ring the bell. It helps with the algorithm.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the algorithm with... My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me.
Wait,
and
pause.
the prostitution will be on top of it.
The prostitution?
Yes, they will be.
Okay, how many
Prosecution.
voices do I have to do again?
I don't know. Well, we might just jumble them up. It's been a while since we've recorded an episode of this, so we might just kind of go with what feels natural. The only voice I remember is, Phoenix, it's basically my voice, and then Edgeworth, I know, had a very, mellow voice, but then,
Wait, who
I
was
probably should be reading this. Okay, there you go. That's Maya. Remember Maya?
Maya, yes.
The little girl.
Maya,
Not
the younger
Mia,
sister.
the dead one. Maya, yeah.
Okay. Right! Mr. Wright!
That's weird. Don't call me Mister. Call me... Phoenix. I was going somewhere with that, but it didn't end up going anywhere. I was going to say Daddy, but then it just got, awkward in my own head, so I didn't want to say it out loud. Oh, Maya. Great. They let you out of detention. Oh, I should be excited. They let you out of detention.
Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you.
I forgot to set a timer for this episode. I'm doing great. All right, and go.
Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you.
Ha! Now I'm afraid we've switched places.
What? You mean you?
I explained what had happened to Maya.
I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you? This has gone too far.
I know, right?
Oh my, she's a little
cheeks.
mad. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do?
You could, channel some ghost and
Phoenix,
haunt him.
please tell me, is there anything I
No,
can do?
you're a little girl. You're not trying to... No. Just no. Well, cheer me on in court, defend me in court, help me break out of here.
Well,
Let's try
she's
it.
not a lawyer.
Let's try break me out of here. Okay, listen up. I want you to help me break out of here.
You mean a jailbreak?
Yeah, tonight's our only chance.
All right.
Oh, she's gung-ho about it. Huh?
Oh, I better go get a
A hacksaw.
hacksaw while the stores are still open. Oh, and a rope ladder and a getaway car. Can you drive?
Wait.
What?
I'm kidding. It was a joke.
No way.
The guard back here is just listening to the whole plan, and he's like, yeah, right, okay. No, really, I was kidding, but thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway, you useless worm.
But I can't just sit around here and do nothing.
Puffy cheeks.
I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Urgh.
Just a piece, not the whole thing. Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow.
Oh, okay. I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Does she use her little medium psychic powers to manipulate things?
I don't know. I feel like that would be cheating. Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic.
Man, I feel ya.
Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials.
Well, that's false.
Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. In case anybody is wondering, my fiance works with a forensics lab, and so she has to go to court a lot. So that's why she's making all these comments. I don't know if we ever mentioned that or not.
I don't think we did. We
Yeah,
don't talk about me a lot.
So this is... Yeah, we don't talk about you ever here. At least the last thing on anybody's mind. Okay. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case.
Ugh. Wait, am I him?
Vault? No. With the true culprit appearing as a star witness. This is it. Tomorrow it's him or me. Or me or him.
I thought I was him.
I mean, you are, but he's not talking right now. I thought you were meant.
What was his voice?
Serious. Ding ding! That's the
Well!
That's why we're here in court. One way or another, this case gets decided today.
Ah! Phoenix, look!
Ugh.
Ugh.
Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. Whatever Mr. White says today, it would be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What does White have, or what does White have the judge in his pocket too? Reading is really hard.
Yeah.
So you're saying I'm going to be guilty? End of story?
False.
I don't like his front profile.
I know, it's kind of weird.
I will do anything to get the verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Anything. Nope.
Why?
You gotta say it with your cheeks puffed.
Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this?
Innocent. It's a fabulous head turn. How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out, and I, the guilty's lawyer, will also lie. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. That is terrible philosophy on
You're
like,
not a
law.
good prosecutor.
So I make that my policy. Well, he's like too good. Like he just
I mean, yeah,
everybody.
I guess.
Edgeworth. Yeah. You've changed.
Phoenix, you know him?
Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Why he's not Australian. God.
Phoenix?
Well, court will be starting soon.
What? But wait. Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not.
I'll be defending myself.
What?
Yeah. Okay, let's do this, me. Come on, lawyer.
September 9, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. It came back to me.
I'm so proud of you.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. God, I've got to do all this again. We need more female representation in this game. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're doing... Oh. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Mm-hmm. Understood. You're screwed. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. Mm-hmm. I see. I felt like Mr. T. I didn't mean to. What is his voice? The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why.
Is this a dirty judge?
If anyone's going to raise an objection around this, I suppose it's me. Well, not necessarily, but White has everyone blackmailed right now. So, like, everybody is in his pocket because he has something on all of them.
Should we let it go?
Should we let it go or raise an objection?
Objection!
Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Girl. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor.
This calls for a mistrial.
Not in this world. Great, he gets to show off and I go nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand.
I'll be Mr. Red White.
Yes, you were before, so I fully intend on you. I need you to be.
God.
Please state your full name to the court.
You wish to know the title of my personage?
Shing! Sparkle, sparkle. Your name?
Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions? Do my locutions confuse?
Name! These two are great together.
My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or the more common term, the president of Blue Corps.
Did you know the victim, Miss Maya Fey?
That would be Jesus Christ. That would be a negatory. No, I did not.
You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder?
Correct.
And you witnessed the murder from there?
Why tell you what you already know? Reading is so hard.
Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your
Oh,
testimony.
good Lord.
If I can't rip this guy's testimony a new one, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing?
Ho, ho, ho. Shiny, shiny, shiny. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer.
Jeez.
Okay. Let him have it, Phoenix!
I'll let him have it.
Okay. Let's see. It was about 9, I believe.
Right, that's consistent.
I was quietly that's reading to you some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. I cannot with all these.
I'm having a hard time perusifying all of his sentences.
And then I heard a bedlam. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course.
I like that word.
The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over.
If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty.
Shut up.
Case closed.
No.
Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. All right. I already know what I want to press on, but what do you want to press on? We know that was the right time.
Yeah.
He was quietly reading, whatever. Can't really get anything out of that. I heard a bedlam.
What is a
coming
bedlam?
from outside. It's a sheep that sits beside of your bed at night and just like you wake up in the middle of the night to hear.
Or are we saying it wrong and it's bedlam?
I don't know. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. I want to press this one because we know that like May said that the victim ran a certain way and everything, so I want to see if he saw the same thing. Because that's like from the last case. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened.
Of course. Comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left.
Boom!
No, she ran to the other way.
What is the other way from left?
Right. right?
You gave chase and struck. Oh yeah, it's you. You gave chase.
You gave chase and struck her down.
Are you sure?
Sparkle, sparkle, bling, bling. As you know, I'm always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change it.
Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail.
The victim ran to the left
No,
and
no,
you
no, no,
gave
no.
chase.
No.
Hold it! Hold up! What?
Yeah, we're going to.
What?
I think if we show this little, because this little thing. Okay, if he saw her here and she ran to the left.
She would have ran into things.
Right, into like plant and chair and J. So we
That's
don't.
a desk.
That's obviously a J. I'm just kidding. It's a desk.
Present.
Present. Yeah. Objection! Your Honor, that statement contradicts the evidence. There's evidence? It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Huh? Really? Objection overruled. What the heck?
What?
Try to think it before you... It obviously, because she had... The victim ran to the left and you gave chase. I guess I'm pressing it then. Are you sure about that?
How many times must I say it?
Oh my god.
I am abso-positively perfect. End of
How
story.
many times must I hear that?
Psst, Phoenix. Doesn't something strike you as a little odd?
Yes, that's why I tried to present evidence to contradict it.
Finally, there was a terrible impaction. I want to say like impactation.
No, it's impaction.
Impaction.
I did the thing. Is it a testimony maybe? Do we have a testimony?
Oh.
May testimony. The victim dodged an attack. Oh, okay. So I should have presented this instead of the stupid
okay.
picture. Ugh. Wait right there, Mr. White. You've dug your own grave.
What is this?
You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right.
Big oof.
Oh.
Oh. It's simple. You have misheard
And
her.
here we are on episode 8 of Big Oof. I think not.
It's what all the kids are saying these
It's
days.
not what oh, okay. Look at the floor plan.
Now this is where we...
Okay, yeah. Now see, JK. He was just kidding. He didn't mean to present the
No,
other
this is a
evidence earlier.
desk.
The killer was here. Killer. K for killer. V for victim.
Why didn't they just use suspect?
I don't. Well, I don't know. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door, which is exactly what we said when we pointed to the picture. But no, we're going to...
Oh, I didn't think about the door. I just thought that she would have ran into the plants.
Oh my god. She would have been running into a dead end. A dead end. Don't you find that odd?
Ah!
Yeah!
Big oof. Very strange.
Well, butt chin.
I did see her run to the left. I did. It's because he's the killer.
Interesting theory.
Because it's opposite. So if he saw her run to the left, then she actually ran to the right to the door.
Like he was facing her?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, queen. Yes.
Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think
That's
he's...
me!
Oh, wait. Phoenix, look at his face.
Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one.
True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left.
Because he killed her.
So he did witness the killing? Wait a second. Mr. Wright! Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Both are right.
Both are right.
Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. You must be dumber than I thought. I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel.
Oh, chatter.
Mr. Wright, what do you mean?
What do you mean?
Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fayette Co., of course. What? More specifically, he was standing here. Standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. Is he the V or the K?
The K.
K for killer. Take that. This is where he was. Look. When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing.
That's what he's saying. Numbnuts.
Order, I will have order. Anyone disturbing something, Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting?
Rascallion.
Oh, he mad. The prostitutions of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched.
Oh, you provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. Hey, he has a name, dude.
What now? He's laughing?
The hilarity of the moment made me remember something.
Oh, of course it did.
How convenient. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more?
Mm-hmm. Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Just don't leak those pictures of me. I can't talk. Don't leak those. It's too late now. The joke's gone. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. I was trying to say don't leak those pictures of me from the Christmas party, but then I messed that up.
She read. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. False. That is what Miss May saw.
That's some really interesting lighting choices.
You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer?
That does seem to make sense.
It doesn't.
Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony?
Yes, we will.
You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. All right.
Pull up the
All right.
autopsy.
The autopsy?
Yes.
Okay. And, may have lived for a few minutes after being hit. So that would check out. That's a blow, though. Died from a... Did he say we hit her twice?
Yeah.
That says a blow.
Yeah. Pull up the...
Crime scene?
No.
That's not
Caught.
glass. Wiretap. I'm gonna take a stab at that.
Objection!
Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. Aw, no. There's something contradictory there! It says a blow!
That might not be it.
Okay. When you assaulted the girl, she ran to the left. Then you hit her savagely, that's what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Press that. Maybe just press it instead of presenting. So you're watching both times?
I suppose I was. And please, excuse me for not testifying to this sooner. What do you think, Phoenix? I think
we've got him right where we want him. He slipped. Let him laugh now. I'll soon wipe that smile off his face.
Also, why is she there? She doesn't...
She's cheering me on. She's taking the place of your sister, or of her sister. That's where Chief used to stand. Alright, we're going to call that an episode there, and we're going to figure this out on the next episode, and we're going to get this guy because he's a sleazeball. And I'll try to get these episodes out back to back because this is annoying that we're in the middle of the case. So, if you like that video, then please like it, subscribe to this channel, and we'll be back with another one very soon. Thanks for watching.